Hi, welcome to another video. So this video is going to be a little bit different from the other ones that I've done because it comes from a question or a statement that was made in the Destiny 2 LFG on Facebook. There's quite a few groups that I was in. I posted this question and this statement in quite a few groups because of some of the things that I'd seen in Morgeth fights that I'd been doing. And I'd been using Acrius because it's just a weapon that seems to be cropping up a lot in the Crown of Sorrow raid. It's really good against Galran for some reason. Not sure why people are using it after doing this research, but there you go. And when I was wiping on Morgeth, I was doing more damage than the players who had swords, which made me wonder whether Legend of Acrius does more damage than a sword. And it turns out that it does, but only if you're using your sword wrong. So what do I mean by using your sword wrong? Well, if we stick ourselves in the tribute hall, you can test on some of the mobs that are in there if you've unlocked them. So I've got a few videos that I'm going to play, and I learnt something doing this. If you watch this clip, if you spam falling guillotines heavy, the subsequent heavy attacks don't take 4 ammo, and they don't do as much damage. So what can we take from this? If you are playing with Falling Guillotine, and you are getting to 5 stacks of Whirlwind Blade, and then you're spamming the right click attack, or the heavy attack if you're on Xbox or whatever, you are considerably nerfing yourself. The damage, or the cooldown on the heavy attack damage, does not reset until the Guardian does 5 light attacks. Which means that if you are stood under the boss, spamming right click, your damage will be garbage. You will be out DPS'd by Legend of Acrius. So I'm going to talk through this if you want to stick around, if you really want to get into the numbers. And first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up how long it takes to shoot a Legend of Acrius shot, how long it takes to shoot a clip, how long it takes to reload Legend of Acrius with 2 enhanced reload mods, and how long it takes to then empty 2 clips. If you look at the chart, you'll see that Acrius does, on 2 clips, with 2 enhanced reloads, with both Oppressive Darkness and the Charged with Light mod, High Energy Fire, it does 35,667 DPS in the Tribute Hall. If I then put the table up for the sword, and this is assuming that you have the Lucent Blade mod on and you have Oppressive Darkness on the whole time, if you do the light attacks required and then do a heavy attack, you will do 290,045 damage over 4.41666 recurring seconds, which works out to 65,670 DPS. However, if I put this next table up, if you do the same thing, but then when you get to the heavy attack, you then absolutely hammer right click, then instead of 139,000 damage, your heavy attacks will do 44,363 damage, which means that your DPS will fall through the floor to 44,509, which is very close to Legend of Acrius, but doesn't fully explain why I was doing so much more damage than the other players. So I guess that's a story for another day, but all in all, I learned something today. I hope you learned something today. Facebook group, you were right. My initial hypothesis was wrong, but there you go. You have an idea, you test it, you see what happens. So yeah, this has been Vanadam. See you later.